Hello everyone! You are on the Vamos channel. Here you can find a true passion for the number one game, so if you love football with all your heart, don't think too long and give us a subscribe. Here we are going to discuss everything you've been concerned about. It's official, friends. Sergio Ramos is a PSG player. El Matador, captain, MOHAMED Salah'S nightmare, and simply legend. These words are about one person, Sergio Ramos, the man who forever immortalized the numbers 82-48 in Real Madrid, and not only on the shirt collar, but in the hearts of fans. Remember the Champions League final against Atlético, when Real was losing almost the entire match? The tension was high, but Ramos did not give up and cheered up his teammates. He knew that Real will get back in the game, and it was he who succeeded to score. Unfortunately, like in any beautiful story, Sergio's romance with the Merengues came to an end. It didn't go without tears at the farewell, without words of gratitude for the 16 years spent at the club, and without slight feeling of understatement with a bit of resentment against Perez. Sounds like a typical story of another Real Madrid legend saying goodbye to the club in the last 10 years, isn't it? But now we are not talking about that, but about the fact that Ramos has made up his mind and will continue his career at PSG. Yes, the Qataris managed to convince the defender. If there is Galacticos in Real Madrid, then in Paris there is a real black hole that gathers not only top-notch footballers, but also legends. Remember who already played there? Ronaldinho, Beckham, Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Thiago Silva, and Keylor Navas. Now it was Sergio's turn to try on a shirt with the Eiffel Tower on the chest. And if you ask questions like, well, why should he go there? Or why does PSG need this 35-year-old man? Don't worry, we will answer them in a couple of minutes. So get snacks, make up some tea, give us a like in advance, and subscribe to our channel. Now we are to say vamos and begin. Let's get going. So, Ramos signed a 2-year contract with a salary of 15 million euros per season. That is exactly everything Sergio wanted while negotiating with Real, but they didn't care about his needs. Why did he choose PSG instead? The answer is very simple. Firstly, the intensity of the French Championship is not as complicated as in the Premier League. We recall that Sergio had offers from Man City and Man United. These will allow Ramos to spend less energy on the pitch and feel great on the long distance of the entire 38-matchday season. In case you forgot, he is already 35 and is gradually getting tired of injuries. Just imagine, he missed 32 games last season. As for this moment, he has been treating tendon inflammation for more than 2 months. In spite of that, he will surely have enough strength for a couple of dozen important matches in Liga 1 and the Champions League. Secondly, there's an interesting project going on. It is silly to deny that Qatari sheikhs do an amazing job at PSG, and even if you don't like their video games donators approach, it's still interesting to watch the clubs developing, isn't it? In addition, Sergio snubbed Manchester United and Manchester City, which offered fat check contracts. Subsequently, we are asking you guys to put your hate aside. Money is far from the main thing for the former captain of Madrid when choosing a new club. Thirdly, Paris is not far from Spain, and the climate there is not as nasty as in England. Besides, he's going to perform in the capital of fashion. And do you remember how Sergio loves to look beautiful? He'll definitely find something to do here. His wife's opinion was very important. We are also not to forget that in the upcoming season there will be 4 former Madridists at once: Navas, Hakimi, Areola, and Di Maria, as well as compatriots Rico, Sarabia, and Herrera. What's more, Pochettino, Neymar, and Mbappe know Spanish perfectly. All the pieces of the puzzle fit together nicely. Alright, now you probably have a question why PSG suddenly decided to meet Ramos' needs, as not long ago they kicked out 35-year-old Thiago Silva. Why do they need the same pensioner in the team? Do they need a grandpa who will be telling a zillion old jokes? Maybe so, but let's remember that Ramos is the champion of the elite caliber, like James Bond, but a real one, who makes the difference in the world of football. The last season clearly showed what role Thiago Silva played in the team. He directed the defense like a conductor. Although Marquinhos wears the captain's armband, due to his age, he still lacks experience. It makes no sense to speak for Kimpembe at all, as well as for Danilo, who sometimes plays something of a defense. The arrival of Ramos will boost this clumsy chair of defense not with a tape, but with tightly twisted screws. It will also strengthen the team's already powerful attacking line. Since there will be a discipline in the back, the midfielders will stop constantly running to cover it up, and the defenders will help them with the first pass, the skill of which both Marquinhos and Ramos have. You still doubt the great influence of Ramos on the team? Okay, let's remember Van Dijk's transfer to Liverpool. What results did they have after the arrival of the Dutchman? They immediately blasted to the Champions League final. Next season, they had a victory, the UEFA Super Cup, and as the cherry on top, the Premier League trophy. Therefore, Ramos, even at 35, can fire up the pitch. He won't run after the forwards like a mad dog, as the pace is not the same. However, his ability to choose the right position, coordinate the actions of teammates, and his tremendous experience will serve great for PSG. Okay, we have told you that Ramos has friends and acquaintances in Paris, but there is a high probability that he made enemies even before his arrival, and the reason is simple. According to Le Parisien, several defensive players are unhappy that Ramos will take their job and place in the squad. Who do you think is the most ardent among them? Yes, Prince Kimpembe. The main weak link in the team, the very necessary person for rotation during the season. A number of players also don't understand this move with the departure of Thiago Silva and taking Ramos for a year. They can be understood because the Brazilian spent 8 years at PSG, became a legend of the club, a friend for all teammates, and won the Champions League with Chelsea in the first season after leaving. But what is Sergio's fault here? It would be very foolish for the players to unleash all the loath on the newbie who has nothing to do with the situation. Although we strongly doubt it. Mauricio Pochettino is an absolutely non-conflict manager and will do his best to ensure that Ramos quickly gets used to the team and doesn't spoil the overall atmosphere. So, how will Ramos' spell in France turn out? We don't think that they will sing the Marseillaise in honor of his arrival right off the bat, because PSG spoiled its supporters with stellar names in the lineup, so the transfer seems like a given. Ramos will have to give his 100% to gain respect from teammates and have no quarrels with former Barcelona winger Neymar. In addition, more frequent injuries can make an impact on adaptation. There are a lot of nuances, but most important one is not even the possibility of Ramos improving PSG's defense, not the one that the attack will feel calmer and more relaxed, but the one that this guy will make everyone actually do their job. What were the main issues with the knockout of the Parisians from the Champions League last season? The footballers were rather hysterical, scared of Manchester City, got a red card in every game, and were offended by the whole world. With Ramos in the squad, it will be not the case. He will teach everyone the discipline and make them work hard on the pitch, practicing on every detail in every match. It doesn't matter at all whether he will play or he will be worried about injuries. With this deal, PSG gets the leader, who is able to bring the club to a victory in the Champions League. The Vamos channel is confident that Sergio will not be fooling around and just getting his salary. He cannot act in that manner. It's either to remain with a shield or on a shield. For a real-life warrior Ramos, there is no third option. Do you think Ramos will be able to adapt to the team and lead PSG to its first Champions League victory? Write about it in the comments. And don't forget to give a like to this video and subscribe to the channel. We are doing our best just for you. And on this note, we are to end the release. Vamos Project was with you. Football is our great passion. Subscribe and stay with us. Bye-bye.